It's time to go on an adventure into the wild of San Antonio. Yeah.
Oscar's Odyssey. Oscar's Odyssey.
Okay, so here I am. I'm about to be left here. We've got about a 10-mile bike ride to the Alamo. There they go. I hope this works. The first mission in our mission to get to the Alamo is Mission Espada. Built in 1731? I guess. Let's just start. Let's just go. We got 10 miles that way to go. So let's take a look. Let's check out what the San Antonio missions have to offer. Now, as for anybody who's lived in San Antonio when they were children, you always had the field trips to the missions. But, you know, we do these things when we're like in the 3rd and 4th grade. We're learning about social studies and stuff like that. Things we really didn't care. We were just out looking at old stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of history here. The city was born from these missions. So they're very important to San Antonio. So here is a replica of the missions as they are now. Because I refuse to believe that they were built broken. But look, we're right here. Here, look, oh, here we go. There's the church over there. Okay, here's the restrooms now. The ruins of the workshop are right here. Ruins of the first stone church are right there. Let's go check this stuff out. A lot of things that you do see at these old missions, because they're so beautiful, are a whole bunch of photo shoots going on. Look, there's a couple getting their photo shoot done, probably for an engagement or something like that. But you get a lot of that. In fact, we took our family portraits at the next mission, I think. Look at this. This is cool. Walking through. Hey, man, this is the kitchen. Yeah, so here's my kitchen. There's the stove. That's where the stove would have been. My refrigerator would have been right there. I'm going to walk you guys to my living room. Here we go. Oh, we're in the living room. Here is my couch. Right there. There is my entertainment center. So yeah, I would have been living at large back in the day. It's so weird to think that all these, I mean, it's rubble now. We really don't know how they lived. Well, I'm sure somebody does. I don't know how they lived. Here are the ruins of the first stone church. You can imagine that this was probably the back room where like the priest got ready and was doing his studies and whatnot. Right here. And then, you know, look, you got your little altar stage up here. You walk up here, there's probably a podium, and over here is like a big, probably a Jesus Christ, right? And the priest probably stood right here and was like, yeah, so Jesus, right? Jesus is the reason. And everybody was like, yeah. And there's probably pews out here. Whoa. That's so cool. Look at this, like, they're doing construction. They're adding air condition over there to that Bastallion. I think that's what it said on the map. But that's where the restrooms are, so. Let's go over here and check out this blacksmith workshop. I want you guys to know that it's already 10 o'clock in the morning by the time I got here. And it is already pushing into the mid 80s. And I'm wearing a black shirt. See, I did get some new pants. Got some adventure pants. So they breathe better for adventures. So hopefully I make it to the end of the trail at the Alamo alive. I had a bad breakfast I shouldn't have had. Had a lot of greasy stuff. So I'm hoping that doesn't impede on the adventure at hand. So this is the ruins of the old blacksmith. See, I think this is just recreated because This might have been real. This thing. That might have been here. Oh, look, they got the blower things for them to blow the air in. You squeeze those, you go like an accordion. That looks way too new. And that shovel thing looks way too new. And those locks look way too new. But yeah, they put the blacksmith guy on the edge of town. I guess he was too hot for everybody else, right? So, yeah, that's where he worked. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Fire extinguisher's gone. It's a fire hazard. Maybe they kept the blacksmith over here because he was a fire hazard. We don't want these rocks and buildings made of rock to burn down. Stupid blacksmith. It's weird, though, to think 1731 was the year that this mission was finalized. 1731, guys. I'm not good at math. How many years is that? It's a long time ago. Definitely, I'm gonna go on a stretch here and say definitely before the internet, right? Okay, so right now we're gonna be coming up on what I think is the most beautiful part of the mission, and I would say it's the church doors, even though that's the old church. Oh, here's a sign thing that'll tell me I was wrong. Let me see. This right here is the sacristy. Oh, okay, it's the small room where the priest would prepare for mass, but it's beautiful. Oh, this doesn't even look like this. Anyway, it's beautiful. Let's check it out. Would you take a look at this beautiful building? Wow, it is so cool. Look at that. That is epicness. Apparently you can go inside, but check this out. Oh, it's to see the Mission San Francisco de Espada. Oh, it's an actual still working church. Okay, so yeah, they say that this place is off limits right here because it's actually a covenant. They actually have people working here. It's a real working church still. That is crazy. They do have a gift shop. I'm not about to hit up the gift shop right now, but check this out. Wow. This old little well here. It's so crazy. But look at that. That is something else. They don't build them like that anymore. That is a thing of beauty right there. And that is San Antonio. To me, when I think of San Antonio, I think of that. I know they say remember the Alamo, but these are the beautiful things that you don't get to see. Look at the flowers here. It's just amazing. I like it. It's really cool here. Look at these big wind chimes in the tree. Really relaxing, really beautiful. I can't say that word enough. Beautiful. Now, it is a real church, and I'm not a religious person, as a lot of you know, but let's take a look. It is so beautiful in here. Look at that. Wow. That is so cool. They actually still have church in here. That was so cool. Wow. It kind of took me back to when I was a little kid, and my mom would make me go to church every Sunday. But the only reason I would go to church is because that was the only way I could eat on Sundays. Because on Sundays, you go to church, and then you have a big feast, and that's just what you do. And that's the only way I would eat, so that's the only reason I went to church. I'm not a heathen or anything, or maybe I am. I don't know. It's up to you guys to decide. But I think if I was a heathen, a lot of you wouldn't watch, so I don't know. I say live life good. You know what I mean? Be nice to everybody. Don't be a butthead, basically, right? Maybe that's what the world needs. It needs less buttheads. Yeah. So right out here on the outside of this church is where the people would defend this church from attacks from the outside. This wall, you can see, at one time went all the way around the church to protect it. Because not only was it was a Christian church, Christianity wasn't a big thing back in the day. They were trying to convert people to it. Look at that. What was right there? There's a round thing right there. What was right there? But yeah, so they were always under attack from Mexico and Indians and, you know, Texans. I mean, this place was always under attack. So you needed to be in a fort. So that's what all these missions were. They were really churches with a fort around them. They were little towns. They were little communities. And it's crazy. Look, they blocked up that door. Don't be coming in that back door no more. Wow. This is cool. Now, by no means is anything that I'm saying fact. Okay? I'm not a teacher. I don't know a lot of the history of these places. I just like to go check them out and explore them. Look at this. That is cool. I would love to spend the night out here one night. You know, just like set up a tent inside that and sleep where people used to sleep. That would be so cool. Maybe they need to look into that. Say, City of San Antonio, if you're watching, big fan from here. I'm a son of San Antonio. You know, let's do something. Let's raise some money for the city to get kids back interested into all this stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that. Right now, people only come out here to take pictures because it's beautiful. But this was a community. This was a pre-San Antonio. And it's crazy. Oh, I don't know. I never used to like history and stuff like that. I'm gonna walk over here next to the wall. Ooh, woodsy. I was never a big fan of history and stuff like that. It was really my buddy Justin who got me interested in, you know, learning stuff and exploring. So, wow. This is so cool. Yeah, we need to get kids interested in this stuff, and not just like, oh, they come here on their field trip when they're like 10. Because it's like me, I didn't care about any of this stuff, but look, it's cool. Maybe they can have, you know, like they do the Civil War over there on the East Coast. They do the replica, not the replicas. What are they called when they act like the people? The reenactments. What if we had like a reenactment out here? People doing stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? I think it would be. Check this out. Espada mission founded 1731. The school rebuilt 1932. Wow. That's 200 years? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 200 years. It was rebuilt. Visitor information. Let's go check this out. Apparently the visitor information and restroom is closed because they're putting air condition, which, you know, you can't complain. Oh well. I guess let's move on to the next mission. But first, I gotta figure out a way to get there. Okay, so right over there is the church. And right over here, through this cool little overgrown path thing, is this. I think I could waste more time, but I couldn't. I thought I could, but I could. There they are. Bee cycles. That's cool. So you can rent these things. And here's the trail that I need a bike. And it's so cool. So yeah, Mission Espada. Right over there, behind those trees. Let me grab a bike and see what's going on. Hello. Okay, so here it is. I got my bike. And check this out. Got a little GoPro action going on. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the GoPro on and ride to the next mission. I think it's a couple miles that way. So hopefully I don't get lost. Hopefully there's maps along the way. And I don't know. Hopefully we see some cool stuff along the way too. So if we do, I'll pull out this camera and we'll shoot something. Yeah. Okay, so right now we are right here. We're gonna go up here to the Mission San Juan, Mission San Jose, Mission Conception, and then the Alamo. I think I'm missing. No, I got them all. Yeah, the Alamo.